Did you know that your birth month actually has a huge effect on who you are as a person and the things that could possibly happen to you? Like, a ton of research has gone into this. People born in January. Hi, you are statistically more likely to have Alzheimer's, Crohn's disease, and epilepsy. We're taking a huge turn with this one, but people born in February, you are more likely to become an artist. People born in March are way more likely to have asthma, and I can actually speak to this one because my little sister, the only one born in March, has asthma. Where are my fellow April babies at? Okay, we are way more likely to become alcoholics than everybody else. Psychology tricks to fuck with people's minds that I may or may not use. You'll never know. Pull out a pack of gum, offer the person you're talking to a piece, and then put it back without taking any for yourself. That person, if they're observant, is gonna have a lot of questions. So a friend actually did this one to me once, and it fucked my whole day up. If you're ever having a conversation with somebody, just stop, look them dead in the eye, and go, wake up, and then just immediately go back to the conversation like nothing ever happened. If somebody on the road is driving like an asshole, your first reaction is probably going to be to flip them off. But stop, you can do this better. Instead, give them a thumbs down. It hurts just a little bit more. Please use these wisely. Psychology tricks to fuck with somebody's mind that I may or may not use. You'll never know. If someone's telling you a story that involves another person, no matter what they say, always respond with, that's actually not the way that I heard it. Every time, they're gonna change the story, even if it's just a little bit. If you're ever at a red light and there's a car next to you, but the lanes behind you are completely empty, put your car in reverse and slowly just start going backwards. The car next to you is gonna freak out a little bit, think that they're going forward, and slam on their brakes. This one would work really well if you can get everybody in on it to mess with your teacher. Get your entire class to casually just look into the corner of the room and stare. Your teacher's gonna follow the gaze and just be really confused with all of you. What are you doing? Psychology tricks to fuck with somebody's mind that I may or may not use. You'll never know. Walk up to a group of your friends, and if there's like 5 of them, be like, hey, if it isn't my 4 favorite people, and watch their faces be really confused. They try to figure it out. And if somebody tries to correct you, it's even funnier because they'll be like, hey, no, there's 5 of us here. Be like, hey, if it isn't my 3 favorite people. This one's really mean, but if you're ever in an argument with somebody, be like, everything they say about you is true, and then walk away. This one also works really well in an argument, or if you're being bullied. Give the person that's yelling at you a sincere compliment. This will completely throw off the entire dynamic and throw down their guard, because it's really hard to be mean at somebody that's like being really nice to you. Whenever you walk through a doorway, your brain basically takes that as a cue to completely refresh your memory, which is why you forget shit when you walk into a new room. If you announce your goals to others, you suddenly become way less likely to actually complete them. For some reason, we just lose motivation. If you're ever standing on a high ledge and you think about jumping, this doesn't mean that you're suicidal. It's just your brain saying like, hey, you could get really hurt, just be a little extra careful. Same thing like if you're holding a baby and you're like, I could just drop this thing right now. Doesn't mean you're a monster. Your brain's just like, hey, this baby's delicate. Don't drop him. It's completely normal.